Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Anna. I hope that you're having an amazing day and welcome to 2020. I'm about a week late into this, but I wanted to have a sit down video talking to you guys about what's to come in 2020 here on this channel, in my life, and just kind of bring you guys up to speed and welcome you into the new year on this channel. So if this is something you're interested in, definitely please keep on watching. Oh, okay. Hopefully still in focus, but I have on this little notepad here along with my schedule for winter camp. 2020, what to expect. I wanted to jot things down so that way I had an organized thing in front of me, so I'll be looking down at that just so you guys know. But the first thing to expect here is hopefully some more regularity. I am going to Seoul this weekend, so probably at the day that this comes out is the day I'll be in Seoul. I'm going to see Bon Iver, so maybe there'll be a Seoul vlog for that. I'm trying my best to hopefully have that. And the biggest thing that's coming up in January is that at the end of January it is this holiday here in Asia, I think almost not across the board, but for many countries in Asia, which is known as Lunar New Year. In Korea, it is known as Seollal. And basically, I have off from January 24th to the 27th, and those days will be used traveling. Thank the Lord Jesus, I'm getting out of Korea for the first time since getting here, which is a little mind-blowing to me. But yeah, I'll be going to Osaka during that time. Very excited for that. I'm going with my boyfriend and we're going to go to Universal Studios and just explore around in the Osaka, Nara kind of area. So I will have a vlog for that. I'm holding myself accountable 1000%. I'm very excited for that. So, travel videos. One of my New Year's resolutions is to travel to 3 new countries. So already I have 1/3 of my resolution done. I'm going to Japan. I'd like to potentially hit Taiwan or Thailand at some point this year. So fingers crossed that that happens. But those are kind of the 2 other countries I'm thinking about. Taiwan's pretty close and Thailand is reasonable. So hopefully that gets through. I am visiting back home in February. So at the end of February, I will be going to America for about 6 days, which is not going to be great for my sleep schedule. I'm probably going to be a wreck for like 2 weeks after that. But I'm excited to kind of just go back to America for a little bit, eat some of my comfort foods that I can't really get here easily, eat some nice rice and beans. Oh, I'm so excited for that. And just like see friends and family that I haven't seen in about a year. So I'm excited for that. And after February, not much planned aside from like my new Ultimate season in spring starting up. So the rest of the year is kind of a little bit loosely unplanned. But so travel videos, weekend vlogs, I'm going to try to get those back up again on weekends that I'm actually doing things, because what I found is that there'd be a lot of like friend hangouts and like those are great and awesome and wonderful, but I don't know if they're necessarily all that great to like just watch me in a room with friends talking, because that's what a lot of my weekends have become. So weekend vlogs will be starting back up. Occasionally some just rambly videos. Every now and again I get into moods of sorts on interest in certain topics. Like right now I'm going through a huge education like nerd phase. I'm taking a course online on supporting children who struggle with literacy and kind of the whole dyslexia background and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm a little bit in that little nerdy phase, so maybe I'll come on here and talk to you guys about that. But I like the kind of freedom to just, good job Anna. I like the freedom to just kind of do what speaks to me at a moment, and I really don't like this whole tied down thing that I feel when it comes to putting videos on here. So that's kind of like what's on my mind for what will be posted on this channel. Occasionally I'll probably do a few fashion videos, but I've really tried to minimize the amount of money I'm spending on clothes, especially clothes that is not fair trade or just sustainably made. I really like to focus in on trying to be a bit more sustainable, so I've done pretty good this year about like this last month about not buying anything. I did purchase one sweater, but other than that I didn't purchase a stitch of clothing in December, which was kind of amazing for me. But some goals that I have for the new year that I kind of thought I'd share with you guys. If you're interested, you know, stick around. But one of the things I'd really like to do this year is read 12 books, so it's roughly about a book a month. I'd really like to stick to that. I found that I only read maybe 3 books last year, and what I find is that when I'm reading, I tend to not only obviously garner more vocabulary words, but I find that I am more inspired to write, and writing has been something that sustained me for a lot of my life, just emotionally, as a way to kind of, it's cathartic to let it out, you know? And just as a way to like be creative in my life. Obviously YouTube is another outlet, but I want to write and to eventually be able to have that as like a part-time job or put a book out. That's my lifelong goal, is to put a book out, and so that starts by me being inspired and writing again. And so to do that, I find I need to read. Another goal that I have is that I'd like to reach 1,000 subscribers on here, which I say that almost every year, but I think this might be the year, 2020 might be the year that this happens, simply because I'm pretty close, you guys, and I thank you guys so much for that. I hope that I give you some insight into life here, and just that you enjoy watching whatever these are, little ramblings of my own mind. So I'd like to do that. I'd also like to look into another stream of income. Obviously in Korea I can't get a part-time job, so this is kind of more along the lines of for when I go back home, which may be in the next year. So not in 2020 but 2021. And so setting myself up to figure out what that alternate stream of income will be, because if there's one thing that I've learned about finances, it's that anyone who has a decent amount of money doesn't have just one stream of income, they usually have multiple. And so basically I'm trying to figure out my side hustle and what that could be. Maybe it's tutoring, maybe it's teaching online, maybe it's you know, becoming an editor, becoming a content writer. I'm trying to figure out what is the best avenue for me that won't feel so much like it is a huge burden on top of life. So that's just one thing I'd like to figure out. I already mentioned the visit 3 new countries. This is like an ultimate frisbee goal, which is personal to me, but anyone who plays Ultimate, maybe this is a low number, but I'd like to score 5 goals playing Ultimate this year. I don't know if that's in the spring season or like as a total for 2020, but I'm coming from having 0 goals on my roster, so I'd really like to score 5. Like that would be amazing for me. 1, let's be real, 1 goal would be amazing for me, but 5 is like, that seems pretty reasonable. I'd like to hike 5 times this year, and there are like little hikes I can do, but I'd like to do 5 like kind of major hikes, and whether that's in Korea or when I'm traveling, who knows, but I'd really like to get out, and like there's some amazing climbs in, not climbs, but like hikes in Korea that I really like to get through and do. So that is something on my list. And visit Jeju. Jeju is an island off the coast of South Korea, and it is known as the Hawaii of Korea, and it is just on my bucket list, and I'm itching to get there. And there are a few different like dates I'm thinking about going there, but I am so damn determined to go to Jeju, whether it's in the winter or summer, whatever it may be, but I really want to get there. My boyfriend might be going, so I'm highly jealous, but he'll know like the places to go at least, so I'll be with someone when I do go that kind of has his bearings. And I do have some friends living there actually through the EPIC program, so it's not like I don't know anyone, but Jeju's high on my list. And yeah, that's pretty much it, you guys. I hope that you guys stick around in 2020. I think it's going to be an amazing year. February is going to come with some losses. Some people that I know and have become quite close with here in Korea are going back home, which is just a part of living here that you kind of know in the back of your mind will happen, but you're never really ready for it, so it's gonna kind of suck, but I still have some friends that are staying here, so it's all good. It's gonna be great. I'll meet new people. It's gonna be wonderful. I hope that you're having an amazing start to the new year. And just so you guys know, like, you don't have to, like, I know that January seems to be this year of like a fresh start, and if you don't start now, you never will, but you honestly do have all of the year to start any of your goals. There is no start and finish line except the ones that you make for yourself. So if you're kind of feeling downtrodden about already maybe messing up on some New Year's goals, or that you didn't line some up for yourself so you feel like it's a little late to the game, you're not. Start whenever you want, finish whenever you want. It's your life, and yeah, I just want to throw that out there in case any of you guys feel a little, you know, lost, because I definitely did feel a little lost in the mix in between Christmas and New Year's because it's not really a huge thing here. So I just felt kind of like, oh shoot, I didn't think about the new year. And so I've taken this week to kind of sit and reflect and think about what do I want, and yeah, I feel good about 2020. It's gonna be great. 10/25, which is wild. But okay, I'm gonna stop rambling and let you guys go. Thank you so much for watching through to the end. If you're not subscribed, press the red subscription button down below. It just means I'll pop into your feed whenever there's a new video. Hit the notification. I cannot speak English today. Hit the notification bell so that whenever there's a new video, you are notified of that. If you're not following me on Instagram, follow me there. I post pretty regularly, at least on stories, if not in my feed, about life in Korea and just what I'm up to. So if I entertain you at all, then you'll definitely find me entertaining on Instagram, and I'll have it here somewhere floating around. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye.